It's been a while since I got some content on Rust. I know, it's only been 2 months, but I decided to hop on this wipe and try and get some footage, so this is probably one of my best videos to date so far, so I hope you all enjoy. And I'm not actually playing solo this wipe. The first half is solo, but I have a good friend, Fanboy Fairy, who's coming along to play, and you'll see him later in the video. So I was making my way over towards Outpost just so I could buy some weapons, hopefully. This was a little bit later than wipe day, so most people are established by now, so hopefully we can get our hands on a little gun from Outpost. I just want to say, if you do like what you see, I am only a small content creator, so every like and subscriber really does help this channel out. So if you like what you see, please hit subscribe and like the video.
Fuck you. Karma will your ass, man.
So we're able to buy a Thompson. That's a really good start. Hopefully we can buy the rest of the stuff we need. We'll buy some smoke grenades, recycle them, and make pistol bullets with what we get from the recycler. With everything we need, we decide to leave Outpost, head towards a suitable base location, and I think we'll go for the 2x2 this wipe. I decided to build next to launch site as I had plans to take Bradley and the PvP was good in the area. Little do you know, the events that unfold shortly after this are quite insane. So I craft up all the necessities such as a furnace, sleeping bag, boxes and doors, and I place them all down and we'll go out and have a little roam. Unfortunately though, the next 3 clips the audio corrupted and there's not really a lot I can do about it, so I'll just put some music on. But basically what happened is there was a raid right next to our base and we managed to get a little snowball going off of it, and that's where I think this stash was, why this stash was hidden here, you know what I mean? I know you can't hear it, but there was a raid just above us, and I think somebody stashed loot in there to come and collect later. So with the tier 2 I just found, I place it down in my base and I get right back into that action. I don't want to miss out on this at all. Secured my first AK here, I actually decided to loot everything and deposit it back into my base because he had some metal frags too, which we can use to upgrade our base a little bit later on. Grabbing the second AK, I decided to go over and check the base, see if there was any leftover loot I could get my hands on, because as we all know, I just started maybe 15 minutes ago and only just got my base down. So everything counts right now. I quickly deposit everything I had just gotten and re-kit with an MP5 and get right back into the fight just to see if I can get anything else one last time. And unfortunately for me, I got shot in the back by a python. I couldn't actually hear him because there's a lot of gunfire going on right now, but obviously my audio corrupted and there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. With my audio now working again, I decided to grab all the metal fragments I had just gotten from that fight and upgrade my base. If his base is getting raided in the area, I don't want mine being raided next. I crafted some garage doors too, so it was time to remove this double door and get down a garage door. And the same guy that killed me with a python before at the raid has just killed me again outside my door. A little bit unfortunate, but you've got to pick yourself and move on. I chose to go for the random respawn and I saw this decaying base with a guy sleeping outside, so I took his bow and arrow and decided to just run home instead of waiting out my bag timer. And here's someone hitting on metal at this base, so I thought I'd go over and check it out. After grabbing all this charcoal, it was time to move on and get back to our own base. On arrival, I stocked up all the furnaces with the wood we just got off that guy we killed at the base, and put sulfur in the furnaces just so I can craft up some ammo when needed. As I was running home though, I did see an airdrop coming down, so obviously after restocking the furnaces, you know I have to go and get that airdrop just to secure some more guns, as we are, you know, we didn't start that long ago. Now that I'm back to base, I decided it would be a smart idea to keep my pickaxe on me and go out and look for some nodes to farm, try and get some metal, sulfur and stone so we can upgrade the base a little bit later on. As I was farming, I saw two players on top of the supermarket, so I just had to go down and check it out. I secured a nice kill on the first guy, but I didn't actually realise the second player had an AK, so, you know, he ended me pretty quickly. Once I respawned, I did actually grab my AK. I wanted to get that back down there and see if I could kill him and secure myself another AK. After killing his teammate, I saw him leave from just behind the supermarket. You'll see him run past the cars, and I tried to chase him to see if I could find him. It seemed he had vanished, but he didn't actually vanish. I didn't realise at the time, but this big base in front of us with the wind turbine on top was his own base. So we deposited his loot and he came back out looking for me also. I got lucky and killed him through the bush, so it's time to loot up, but then I got roof camped by his teammate. You know, you can't win them all, so it's time to respawn back into our base. I decided it was time to kit up with a Tommy and go out and hit some barrels, get some components, just in case I lose some of my guns. I'll have some components to craft up some more. Securing the components and putting them back into my box, I decided it was time to grab a pickaxe and start finally farming up so we can expand our base properly. I farmed up these nodes and made it back to my base safely and logged off for the night, so when I logged back on in the morning I wanted to grab just a few more stones so I could expand my base, but when I was out farming I heard something. I heard satchels going off in the distance, so I dropped my bag just by this base just in case I died so I can come and collect it later and see if I could secure some kills and some juicy raid loot. Again, in this fight, I got a little bit unlucky. I didn't realise his teammate was pushing around to the side and he managed to pick me off pretty quickly. So I had a quick look at the loot I had inside my base and I had a quick snack because my character was hungry, and I just decided to leave my base, have a look at the area. Everything had calmed down a little bit now, so I just wanted to explore the area and see what I could find. So it appeared the raid base from earlier, they took the doors off and they left a little bit of loot lying around, so I got in there and took everything that was in there and headed back to my base after I took what I wanted. So I leave the base, start headed back towards my base. I'll quickly deposit all the loot and I'll get back out there and grab my backpack that I left on the floor just earlier when I tried to kill those two guys that hit that raid. It's time to grab a shotgun just in case there's players over there, and it's time to head on over. With With no backpack in sight, I just decided to grab any loot they left on my body and go down to the base they were raiding and see if they left anything that I could take. So there's no actual loot left inside this base. It's understandable, so I decided to go and look in the area that they was running before they killed me. I saw somebody messing around on this base here, so I assumed it was them, so I went over to check it out. I couldn't see any way up onto the base, so I took my hazmat off because I didn't want him knowing I had a hazmat, but I couldn't find a way up, so I had to look around the front, no ladder, so I was about to run away, but then I respawned back into my base. I decided I'd grab a semi-automatic rifle from my box, head back over there and see if I could pick him off if he's still hanging around the base. I took my time with the shots because I made sure I wanted to secure the kill, because you never know how many players there actually are in Rust. With the loot in the backpack secured, it was time to get out of the base, run home, hopefully secure the loot. I took some fall damage from jumping out the window, so it's best to grab some meds. And again, another death by Scuba. This guy was really starting to annoy me, so I actually grabbed another AK to go and find him and see if I could kill him and get the loot back. But this time I knew he lived in that tower base. I heard him shooting his AK in the distance, so I knew he was still around. Hopefully I can secure myself another assault rifle. Scuba down, it's time to get in there and loot up. I grabbed all the loot I could, including the AK, and it was time to make an absolute run for it. I can't afford to lose another gun. Luckily this time we actually made it home, so time to put the AK away for now and finally upgrade the base with all the materials we found earlier. I decided the optimal thing to build was just a shell around the 2x2 just to get some extra walls to core, and hopefully we can survive the night. It's at this point where Femboy actually decided to turn up at my base front door, so he came in, invited me to team, and yeah, we played the rest of the wipe together. I was a little bit short on resources after upgrading my base, so I grabbed my salvaged ice pick and started farming. As I was farming in this area, I noticed a large furnace, and it had no protection, so I thought I'd test my luck and see if I could get anything out of it. I didn't get lucky this time, but this wasn't going to stop me. I knew I had to go back. So the next bit of the video is not a voiceover, so yeah.
Yeah, there's some bases on the E.
That's it, I'm going full kit, I don't know what. Entirely full kit, except I have no... Nope. I had to go back. I wanted to see if I could secure that furnace loop. He just stood still like a fucking idiot. One.
No, they were panic.
And his teammates no longer stood at the furnace.
He's gonna run back to base. I'm gonna go jump in a second. Unless you want to keep killing him. I see a guy behind you here.
Hit his mate in the window.
Who looks up there? Just came out of the farm base. There's one, there's three. Yeah, gone back inside the housing.
Where's the farm base?
Go further down back. Just went into the river. Capturing that. I'm gonna go jump and the Alcatraz come back round to the back of the base again. Out the halls. One guy on last furnace base side as well. There's the grub. Pick it up. This side.
Where are you?
Go back, they just keep coming from the other base. I can't push up without coming down one.
There's three of them. Headshot, one dead.
One pushing up right side to the rocks and further back at the farm base currently. As he pushing a little bit right there.
I need some med up, I'm weak.
I'll take being weird. I'll be pushing back.
Pushing back.
He beamed before. Here he is. He might have saw me.
Towards where?
Wait, you was getting at that.
You good? I shot bodied one of his ninja suit guys. By the rock.
Metal and stuff.
Huh?
Metal bolting.
Killed the guy.
The one with bolting and shooting through, and I killed one of grounded and beat his architect. It doesn't matter, I've got everything else.
You
There's one
alive?
of fun. Yeah, I'm alive now. They'd have lost me to actually on escape route.
Might dip as well.
Best intentions.
After winning the fight, we decided to disengage and return back to base.
Alright.
There's back another guy in there.
I'm coming your direction.
Killed him.
Oh, well. This is cool. Too stupid, I can't realise the ride that
Oh,
way.
this poor motherfucker who's farming out. So that was the end of this day for us. We decided to log off now and we got back on in the morning. Won't even ruin the Hazzy now anyway. Got MP5 off him. Starting off the next day, you know you have to go and get that upkeep. So I grabbed the jackhammer, hit some of the stone nodes in the area, got enough for upkeep and decided to return back to our base. Only I could get roof camped from my own base. Again, I was a little bit mad, so I grabbed the Tommy and I went right back out there to see if I could get all my upkeep back. After getting all my loot back, Femboy decided that we should go over to Oil Rig and see if we could get some good loot. So after depositing all my loot, I met him up and we decided to go straight to Oil Rig. So we grabbed some scrap, headed over to the fishing village, brought ourselves some diving gear and a boat, and off we went. Boat secured and diving gear secured, it's time to get over to the oil rig.
Yeah, I kind of prefer it just because it's like more of a grubby location for me now.
Exactly. Scientist?
No, it's not just. And that's still needed for these, but there we go. Start taking them this way. Save my ammo. Let me handle them because I don't need to worry carrying fire too quickly. What? No one shot.
After clearing all the blue scientists, it was time to take on the heavy scientist. Lugerville from the fucking leak crates.
Nice.
Be bad when they can make us all bullets in.
Yeah, not bad. I was going to pick up on the fact that the scientists were shooting and just didn't start running like I did.
After clearing all the scientists, we decided to take the heavies and wait for the crate to open. Unfortunately though, there were no counters, so we just sat around an oil rig waiting for the crate to open, and because there was no counters, we doubled down and straight to the large oil rig after. I feel like they were under me, aren't they?
As well not, the one's on the moon. You can run outside now.
Cool. This one had a minigun, 2 HEs.
Okay.
It's alright. It's aight.
You want the content gun, right?
The content gun. Oh. Face mask and chest. The rest of it is arse, but we'll allow it.
Kermit Froggy. Oh.
Hey, Kermit the Froggy.
That's the one main major sign I was seeing if someone's actually gonna. Now they're gonna know, but we're going straight to the moon, okay? The moon.
How am I fucking 20 HP?
You whack the side of the wall. There's a guy here.
Hey, bro!
That's it.
So after being unfortunate oil rig, we spawned back in base, and unfortunately, Femboy's base starts getting raided. So I head right over there after grabbing some gear and see if we can secure his base for him.
On that side. One up the hill, I think, towards you.
Yeah, he's right on me. Insignificant. I know I died in the situation, but I had a bag right there, so I respawned it and tried to grab my MP5.
Oh!
Doubled one dead.
What? One's near my body, last. They didn't get in.
No, bro. You in base?
Yep.
I died in this fight, so it was time to respawn
Okay,
in my
lose me.
base and grab my AK. Unfortunately though,
He's in
I
my
had no
body right now.
meds, so I had to take it careful.
Literally just sat in the doorway bridge. Got rockets now. So easy. We'll warn you. Just wait until I say. They got 3 rockets up to the main base. 2. They're both outside. One's outside, one's inside boom, I think. I can't tell. One's right side, the left side of the base. Wait, hold up. One's on roof. Back of the base, he's going to peek. Backside now. Get to so I can get useless if he goes.
You getting a kit? Or can you? Is it possible?
No, I can't get a kill.
I'm weak. Holy moly.
Right side of the base.
I had to run off. I've only got bandages at 40 HP.
They're in corner. He killed him. Fuck.
How many are there? 2? 2. Another mini coming over.
Take off that many things. Fuck. Fuck it. Jumped out the menu, they're flying off now.
Unfortunately though, we couldn't protect his base. There was just too much for us, and they had more meds and ammo, so... Sorry I couldn't hold that off for you, bro. I said my apologies to Fanboy, and we kind of got demotivated this wipe and gave up, but hopefully in the next time we can pull through and get an even better wipe.